What's up guys, in today's video I'll be going over the state of hand cannons in PvP. I'll be covering how the different hand cannon archetypes feel with the new Shadowkeep patch changes, mainly to change to the recoil / bloom that we've had in year 1 and year 2 of Destiny 2 and the reduction in range. I will not be covering specifically the last word because, well, I think we all know the last word is still very, very good. It's for close range. Thorn and Rose, just because those are very, very popular. Sturm, which I guess the whole thing is you have to use Drang, and there's a way to one-tap. There's a whole setup with that. Lumina and Ariana's Vow, considering it is a special weapon. First up, I'll be going over the 180 RPM archetype. Some hand cannons that fall into this would be the Trust, the Optative, and the Service Revolver. I didn't get any footage of this archetype because they're pretty easy to use, and I guess they really weren't affected by the hand cannon patches in Shadowkeep. Like, yes, the range and whatnot, but the recoil direction and whatnot really didn't affect these ones. They've always been pretty good from a PvP standpoint, and I think everyone can agree that this archetype ran PvP for years 1 and 2. And I guess you can toss in Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten in this archetype as well. Even though they're not 180 RPM, they are still the precision frame, which is like 100% vertical recoil. Like those two guns are still very, very good. So I really do not feel a need to cover, I guess, the precision frame archetype. Going over the 150 RPMs, I used the Spare Rations, Waking Vigil, and Sunshot. Rose, Thorn, and Lumina also fall into this archetype, but I think everyone knows that Thorn and Rose have always been very good in Crucible because of, I guess, the stats and the perks that are available. In general, they feel pretty good. Obviously, it takes more accuracy to hit 3 headshots for an optimal TTK, but it's forgiving because of the rate of fire. I don't know of a lot of hand cannons in this archetype that can come with Rangefinder, but I'd highly recommend this perk to help you out, just because these ones typically have a low range stat because of the, I guess it's a faster firing archetype. Going over the 140 RPM, I used the Ace of Spades Masterwork, 10 Paces, Austringer, Better Devils, and Nation of Beasts. Kindled Orchid is also a popular option for this archetype, which is in the energy slot. This archetype, in my opinion, felt the best with the changes, even though, you know, they got a reduction in range. These have always been like the favorite throughout Destiny 1 year 1 and 2 up until Rose and Thorn came along. The Austringer and Better Devils felt the best out of the ones that I tested. I would highly recommend getting the Rangefinder perk to help out with the reduction in range just from the Shadowkeep patch. It feels like this archetype benefits the most from that perk. One of my favorite ones that I used was my Better Devils. It's kind of like that God Roll one. You'll probably be able to see it on screen. I plan on showing just some of the weapons. But it comes with Rangefinder and Kill Clip. Man, that one felt the best in my opinion. Going over the 110 RPMs, I used Thin Line, and that's it. I thought about testing Sturm, but it takes a lot of setup to get the 1-shot headshot or 2-shot headshot. And that's just really just for fun, really. I mean, obviously it's very powerful, but I really did not feel the need to test it. Other popular ones in this archetype are the Duke MK44, and that's about it. I don't have a God Roll Duke at the moment. I've been looking for a Rapid Hit Rampage or Rapid Hit Kill Clip, either one of those ones, and I still haven't gotten a really good one, and I guess with solid perks for PvP. In general, you can feel that they're more accurate with the changes to the recoil and the bloom, and they are punishing for enemies who have been primed up by their teammates first, considering, you know, it is, you know, low rate of fire, high damage. I'm just very happy that it feels a lot more accurate. Especially with all the hand cannons now, just you can actually fire it at max speed and not feel like you're being punished just because of some random recoil effect that shouldn't be there, like that has been there for like the past 2 years in Destiny. Lastly, I want to cover Crimson. This weapon has probably benefited the most from the patch because it got a damage boost to match the time to kill of other hand cannon archetypes. Yes, it has an amazing range stat, but you can definitely feel the effects of the range nerf. Still, it hits the farthest out of like 99% of the hand cannons available. That's why I said, like, any hand cannon you get with Rangefinder, like, that is something that's going to benefit you a lot. You know, I think this weapon just gives you the most benefit in general. Comes with a good amount of range, reloads on headshot kills, health back on kills, and its 3-round burst. It is basically a pulse rifle, and I highly recommend using the Crucible if you haven't yet. A lot of people are, and it's just good in a lot of situations. We're now at the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, but there are 3 things I want to go over. First up, my clan, the D1 Fire Team, is looking for active players in the Destiny community. Our members play all sorts of activities from casual PvE and PvP to the endgame content. If you're actively playing Destiny 2 and want the benefits of a bigger clan, the link to join is below. It'll say clan link. All you have to do is request to join, and myself or one of the admins will approve you. If you're with a smaller clan and want the benefits of a bigger clan, and you have, like, let's say, like 7 to 10 members, I'm just using that as an example, but if you want to come over, just send me a message on any of my social media links and we'll try to get something set up. Number 2, if you want to know how to support me, there's a link below that says best way to support me. That'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that would be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and all that good jazz if you want to do any of those things. Lastly, we have a link to the community Discord below. Just a heads up, we're looking for anyone with moderator experience to potentially run the Discord. I know for myself, I'm more of a player instead of a manager, so if you have some moderator experience, just send me a message and we'll try to get something set up. I know for myself, I'm on Xbox, but if you guys would like to talk or chat with me, Discord is going to be the best way to do those things. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.